want to talk to you about paraphrasing. First, as we know, it's a TOEFL question, right? So we have to get really good at finding a paraphrase sentence, and what that means is the similar sentence to the original one. And also, we want to get good at paraphrasing just as academics. If you're going for your master's or you're going to apply to an undergraduate program and that program is all in English, at some point you'll have to write a paper and you'll have to get really good at paraphrasing different journal articles and books and things so that you can put those into your paper and use correct citation and all of that good stuff. So I want to share with you one tip about paraphrasing, and that is to be on the lookout for commas. So I haven't even read this sentence, and it looks like a really big, kind of scary sentence, but what you want to do in the paraphrase is zero in on those very important keywords. And what are those keywords? They are subject, verb, object. That's it. That's what you're looking for. All right, you want to move through it fast. You're like a hunter searching for the subject first. And as soon as I see a comma, I know that the subject is not in this sentence or in this part of the sentence. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to pay too much attention to this first part. That'll save you time. You don't have to worry so much about this part because it's not the most important part. What comes after the comma? That's important. So I've got, finally my subject shows up right here, Lewis and Clark. Boom, my subject. What's my verb? Headed. Headed. They were the head of, which means they were the leaders. So they headed or led a crew of men. That's it. That's the most important part of the sentence. We just did it right there. So right here, Lewis and Clark, they led some men. That's it. Now, of course, there's more information, and we can keep reading the sentence to add on to that. So where were they going? Along the Missouri River in search of a water route all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so Lewis and Clark led a group of men, and they were looking for a water route that led to the Pacific Ocean. Now, if I want even more information about this, now I can go back to this part that I skipped before, and I'll learn on a 2.5-year expedition. Okay, so this whole trip that their search for a water route, that took 2.5 years, and it took place in the early 1800s. So I hope that makes it a little easier for you. So when you see a really big sentence, what you're doing is you're looking for the most important words. Look for the subject, look for the verb, look for the object. And when you stay true to that, you actually can get this big kind of scary sentence down to a very manageable size and one that makes sense, right? We have these two guys, they led a group of men. They happen to be searching for a water pathway to the Pacific, and their whole trip lasted 2.5 years and took place in the early 1800s. So for more information about how to paraphrase, for more information about the TOEFL test, check out TOEFLland.com.